What we should series here. Now, it's safe to say that the comic book genre sort of struggled a little bit with some not with Marvel and DC not really doing all that well with stuff like the Flash underperforming, the Marvels and all. And to be honest, 2024 looks a little weak for comics adaptations. But there are still comic book adaptations coming out, whether it's the film business, the TV business. So I'm going to be doing on my list other comic book adaptations set for release in the year of 2024. So now here are the movie fronts we got here. Coming in February, we got Madam Web, which I'm hoping this is good, but with the writer behind Morbius, Last Witch Hunter, I'm really having my doubts. I'm hoping it's great because I like the cast. I like Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney. I like Adam Scott, Emma Roberts. I'm hoping it's good, but man, with Morbius being terrible and the writers attached to this, I don't know if this is gonna be any better. But we'll see. Not all right. Now we also got in July the only MCU film of the whole year. Wrap your heads around that. This is the only MCU film coming out throughout this whole year. Deadpool 3, which obviously is my anticipated film on this list. I just cannot wait for Deadpool 3. I'm glad it's actually coming next year. I would have expected them to delay it to December because of the strike, but they want to get this thing out earlier. Rumor has it a trailer might drop during the Super Bowl, so it's gonna be interesting to see what we get here. I hope it's good. You got Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, teaming up with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. You got other like iconic characters such as Elektra, Daredevil might pop up. Some iconic Fantastic Four characters. It's gonna be interesting to see. All right, now coming in August, we got Craven the Hunter. Another film I don't really have much high hopes for. I'm hoping it's good. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. You got Russell Crowe I like, but I don't know. Just the writing on board doesn't really pique my interest. The trailer looks cool, but this I don't know. These Spider-Man base, I actually quite like the Venom movies. Those are actually not bad, but Morbius wasn't great. I don't even think these Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man are really going to work. Really, I'm hoping I'm wrong. Maybe Morbius, which is a bad name in the office for Sony, but we'll see. All right. Now we also got Joker 2 coming out in October, which is of course the only DC film we have coming out. This is not set in James Gunn's universe, by the way. So yeah, James Gunn already said it clear that this is not going to be set in his universe. This is just like a one shot thing. But still, I cannot wait to check out Joker 2. I love the first Joker. It was one of my favorite films of that year. Joaquin Phoenix, one of the best Jokers there is now, winning his Oscar for the role. Perfect there. I just can. You got Lady Gaga coming in as Harley Quinn. Cannot wait to see the trailer for this when it drops. It's going to be a lot of interesting fun. Now, also in November, we got Venom 3. Now, this one is actually, of all the Sony ones, this is one I'm more interested in. Venom 3, of course, only thing I'm a little cautious of is the director on board. It's being directed by Kelly Marcel, who wrote like the movie Saving Mr. Banks with Tom Hanks. She also wrote the 50 Shades movies, and she did wrote the other Venom films, which were fine too. She's making this her directorial debut. That there is a bit of a red flag. Like you're getting a director who has no experience making a comic book film like this. Well, I don't know if it's gonna fully work, but maybe it'll be a surprise. Who knows? Now that's all that has release dates. Believe it or not, there's not a comic book film coming out in December. It's a little weak for comic films, but there are other comic book adaptations coming out that don't have release dates. One of which we got the Toxic Avenger, of course, based on the 1980s film there. Of course, this one's supposed to have the likes of Peter Dinklage, and if you guys, it's pretty much where like a horrible toxic accident transforms this Diamond Jenner Winston Goose into a new Revolution hero. I'm hoping this is really cool. This actually did premiere at a couple of film festivals, where the reviews are great. It has a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. If anything, this could be the best comic book film of next year. Like if Deadpool 3 becomes a bust, Joker 2 becomes a bust, this could be the best comic book film of the whole year. That's going to be just something to believe. And the original is really cool. Like if you guys never seen the original Toxic Avenger, it came out at a time where comics was kind of not being as well known today. And the original Toxic Avenger is really cool to check out. So hopefully this could be interesting, but we'll see. All right. Also out, we got the Crow reboot, which I'm not all that excited for. It's from this guy who gave us Snow White and the Huntsman, Ghost in the Shell. Only thing going for it is Bill Skarsgård, who I like Bill Skarsgård, but I don't know. This just could easily be a bust, but we'll see. We also got Hellboy the Crooked Man, which I'm not all that excited for either. This is actually from the same guy who gave us, who of course gave us. He did give us the Crank movies, but he also did do like Jonah Hex, Ghost Rider 2, so that tells you all you need to know there. I like the Crank movies, by the way, but his other comic book adaptations was Jonah Hex and Ghost Rider 2. Well, we've seen how those turned out, so maybe this could be good, but I don't know. I just really want to see a Hellboy with Ron Perlman. I just want Ron Perlman to come back, but all right. Also, we got a reboot of Red Sonja coming out, which is of course a retake of the 1980s film, which was one of the earliest movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I believe Bridget. Dang, I forgot her name. Bridget Nielsen, I believe she was in the original, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've seen the original. This does star Matilda and Ingrid Lutz. I don't know if I have hopes for this one either, because it's from director MJ Basket, who also gave us some other not so great stuff like I can't remember his. Well, he's gave us so many bad stuff. I don't remember it from the top of my head. But this is here's what the film's about. Enslaved by an evil tyrant who wishes to destroy Death Wash. He did the Inside Man sequel. He's put out some really terrible stuff. So I don't have hopes for this one at all. Although the actress playing Red Sonja, Matilda Lutz, she did this movie a couple years ago called Revenge. So even if the movie's terrible, I hope she's going to be awesome in that, but we'll see. All right. We also got the Old Guard 2 coming to Netflix, which is the follow-up to the Charlize Theron film. I actually quite like the first Old Guard, so I'm just seeing where the sequel's going to go. Old Guard's technically based on the comic book, so that. Okay, now on the TV front, we got Echo coming to Disney Plus. Cannot wait to see that. We, of course, got Agatha Covenant of Chaos with Katherine Hahn, which I really quite like Katherine Hahn's Agatha in WandaVision, so I cannot wait to see more of her in this. We also got some animation on our heads, like What If Season 3 coming to Disney Plus. After the first few seasons, I'm interested in seeing this new season. X-Men 97 coming to Disney Plus. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man coming to Disney Plus. Eyes of Wakanda coming to Disney Plus. And Marvel Zombies coming to Disney Plus. So Disney Plus is going all out with the animation, with its animation catalog for the Marvel universe. So that's gonna be cool today. All right. Now we also got Invincible Season 2 Part 2 coming to Prime Video. I actually did watch a couple of the episodes of the recent season. Interested to see where they're going to take the new Season 2. So that could be cool. The Boys Season 4 coming to Prime. I love the first 3 seasons. I cannot wait to see where this new season is going to go. Sadly, Gen V Season 2 won't come out until 2025, so there's that. We also got My Superman season 2 coming to Adult Swim. Superman and Lois, the finest season, coming to CW. We got Dead Boy Detectives coming to Max. Now, this is of course from Neil Gaiman. And let me pull what's about. All right. Now, this was originally set to be a Max exclusive, but it got moved to Netflix, where it follows Charles Rowland and Edward Payne, who decided to not enter the afterlife and stay on Earth to investigate crimes that involve supernatural stuff. So it definitely has a little bit of like a supernatural and X Files vibe. And the trailer for this that dropped during Geek Week looks really intriguing, so I'm hoping this is a really hit for them. Maybe set in the same universe as the Sandman. I could totally see that, but we'll see. Speaking of, we do got Sandman season 2 set for release. I don't know if that's going to come out next year or the following, but we'll see. All right. We also got Harley Quinn season 4 coming to Max. Kite Man, hell yeah, coming to Max, which I cannot wait for Kite Man. This, from what I sound from it, it's supposed to be like Cheers, but set in the DC villain world. Where it'll feature everyone's unfavorite supervillain, Kite Man. After getting left at the altar, it's a Fraser Crane style series. Kite Man will purchase a famous DC villains and turn it into his own personal Cheers. So yeah, and the Kite Man character I thought was really fun. So I'm interested in seeing more of Kite Man. So hopefully it could be a good one. All right. We also got the first project in James Gunn's DC universe, and that's Creature Commandos. This is not the first film, but it's the first series of his DC universe. His first film, obviously, Superman Legacy in 2025. So it's going to be interesting to see what Creature Commandos are going to look like. We also got the Umbrella Academy season 4 coming to Netflix. That's supposed to be ending after 4th season, so we'll see there. All right. We also got, last but not least, we got the Penguin coming to Max, which I cannot wait to see where they're gonna take the Penguin series to. I really quite like Colin Farrell's Penguin character in the Batman, so I cannot wait to see what direction they're gonna go with this new series. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, we probably have more comic book shows than comic book movies this year, believe it or not. Like I counted about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 comic book films and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and literally about like 18 comic book shows coming the year. So I feel like 2025 is going to be better for comic book genre, but I will say. Anyway, let me let you guys. What is your anticipated comic book adaptations of 2024? Are you excited for Deadpool 3, Joker 2, The Penguin? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing out.